Hey, welcome back to the channel. Today, more of The Witcher Season 3, Episode 4, The Invitation. Now, thoughts on the previous episode, they're on the back half of there. Not going to really recap it, there's a lot going on, but big takeaways for me are, I believe it was the Redanian Queen is now dead, and we'll see how the shakeup in the court there moves things going forward for that king. Interesting conversation with Firefucker and the person he works for, whose face was all messed up, and that working with Nilfgaard isn't the same as working for Nilfgaard, so there are other plans in motion. Tissaia met Ciri, had a quick eye-to-eye with her. It led to the bleeding, which is not good. It's interesting that I cannot recall what Geralt was doing last episode. Even though I just edited it a few days ago, I remember everyone else. It's like the show is The Witcher, right? Shouldn't it be focused around The Witcher? Like, I know they're trying to ensemble cast it a little bit, but if it's the point where I can't even remember the title hero, what the fuck did he do last episode? I could cut this out, but I'm not going to. I'm generally perplexed. Okay, the episode was a reunion. He met with a druid. Right, the druid that was friends with his mom. Learned about his mom's passing, and then made the decision that he was going to have to go to Aretuza. Okay, see, it only took way too long to recall what the fuck he did. Anyways, I'm not going to waste any more time trying to recall what Geralt did, because we're here to see what he's going to do. This is Season 3, Episode 4, The Invitation. Here we go. Oh yeah, also with Geralt, the wild hunt here at the end of the episode. Blasted a little armor off of one of the riders.
The only human who's gained my loyalty so far is you.
Yeah, Cahir said he was dreaming of Ciri, and obviously now he's got killed for killing his elf friend. Those are haunting him.
I didn't expect an assignment so soon. This is ambitious. Francesca will not be an easy target.
What?
Embrace what we have done together.
They lingered on Cahir a little bit too long there. I have a problem with his name because it's like Kaer Morhen. I want to say Kaer when I say Cohere or Cahir. See, I already messed it up again.
Is it me? Or is she like a bad fungus?
Strategizing a northern alliance. I would like to thank all of you. Not only for your cooperation now, but for your forgiveness of the past. We must first agree. No more division. No more secrets.
Seems like a good opportunity for more secrets. Chaos is a ladder. Let's go.
Like a fungus.
Funguses only grow off of death, though, so are you all an already lost cause, I wonder?
I felt his hand grab my shoulder.
There's a theory that the monoliths are conduits to other spheres, and your power is the key to opening those conduits.
And left the door open on my way out.
So now they're just flying around doing whatever.
I thought you said it wasn't safe because of what you saw in the castle.
It's the best option for all of us.
There's some weird edits and cuts here in their conversation.
Why don't you want to go there?
I said some things to Yennefer that I regret.
She'll forgive you.
Get over it. We're going.
Maybe. If you truly embrace who you are and your power, you'll be able to access it whenever you wish.
Invitations are going out across the continent. We expect responses within the day. The council already agreed to the conclave. You can drop the groveling now.
Yeah, they're cutting around weird in this episode. These shots and conversation.
Another novice has gone. Elizabeth. Her room is empty.
All the rooms are empty. I told the novices to relocate to Loxia for the conclave. I'm sure she is fine.
But there was blood.
Right. Triss found that last episode on the wall. I never knew what it was about.
Geralt is bringing Ciri. He told me everything that happened at Cameron. Thank you.
All these fucking circles are about to close. All these loops, all these weaves are gonna come to a point.
I haven't seen you since,
Too long.
Yeah.
Exciting isn't the word.
He kind of has a Rathian
Other novices who've gone missing.
visage form, human, form walking around look to him.
I think they've been taken by force.
The book I'm looking for, the Book of Monoliths, it holds a key to...
Right, he was trying to get that last episode, and the person didn't have it.
But someone at Aretusa beat me to it. Now, what if the person who's kidnapping those girls is planning to use the book to banish them?
What if you're talking to the person who's doing it? Or what if it's fucking Tisea? Or what if they're turning them into eels to make more power for this conclave, or whatever has to happen?
Why are you not on board yet?
The ferryman won't cross. He's convinced there's a monster in the water.
We've been focusing so much on my magic, but what about my hunting skills?
Your
My ability to protect myself.
You're like 100 pounds. I don't...
To rust, would you?
I mean, she raises a point to keep sharp and keep effort. And...
If we kill your monster, will you accept that as payment for the passage?
You've got yourself a deal.
I don't know. I just see like a random wolf ripping her in half, like...
You're far too old to believe in fairy tales, Owen.
You sound like my wife.
What do they want here? What do you think it means?
The wild hunt is an omen for war, Missy. No one's ever seen them right amongst us.
Oh, you are fucking kidding me.
Who is that Yeskia?
Oh boy. Competition, friends. What in the fuck?
Wow.
Wire of background sound around in the ambience so we can like...
How much? Oh, half price.
Half fucking Are you kidding me?
Today just got better.
But every time you leave a mess behind, she's the one who cleans it up. I won't let her get hurt again.
I've hidden nothing. I couldn't if I tried. She knows me at my core.
Your kindness is unsettling.
Bagpipes. I thought it was a funeral procession. Oh, maybe it's for the Queen. Yeah.
I'll get to the Navy's commander in 3 days' time.
Make it 2. The fate of the continent is resting on it. Do you have it memorized?
A head of gold and an arse of iron.
Then get on your horse and prove it.
Well, our position has been strengthened by the influx of sympathy for our queen.
Even King Demavend is proposing an alliance. Soon, all the northern kingdoms will be fighting at our behest.
Aneshna's skin is rough and covered in spikes, and difficult to penetrate except for a tender patch on the top of its skull. If we're to lure it into proximity, we can strike from above.
Right.
It's like equal levels of impressed, but also nervous for her to like know that she can go out and get into these shits.
Let's talk about why you're struggling with your magical abilities.
Your pride in my witching skills really would have been a better conversation.
Tough.
Yeah, we're doing the hard road. Let's attack your faults.
Righteousness can easily become rage. If you want to be a queen, be a queen. I think you'll make an excellent one.
There, you got your positive compliment. Now how about your shitty magic? Let's work on it.
We're gathered here today to honor the memory of my beloved Queen Hedwig. To many, Queen Hedwig was a stern and distant figure. But to me...
Everybody out there fake crying and shit.
I was expecting to say to send a liaison for your little party. If I'd known it was you, I would have fireproofed this place.
The king is talking. Shouldn't everyone else hear this?
But Redania of all kingdoms can appreciate the gravity of the situation. The need for us all to be united against Emir.
Traitorous elven maid.
She was just leaving, Your Highness.
I came here to offer my deepest condolences. I also wanted to invite Philippa as an honored guest at the Conclave of Mages.
I insist she attend. And Dijkstra. And Radovid.
He wants all of his people to go to fucking Aretusa? So he gets all the different opinions? The brother ain't coming back alive. Not a chance. They're gonna fuck over the brother. There's no way. The mages, they were behind everything. Wow, they killed your wife, they killed your brother. Wow. Yeah. This guy thinks he's Prince.
I am beloved by all and have no enemies.
Goddamn, Murloc alligator. And it should have just... It's cool that you're swinging a sword and you have training and all that, but something that big with that much mass should just wreck her instantly. That's it. That was the plan, attack it from above in that soft spot. I don't know, some of her fighting the last episode was a little like, you could tell it was choreographed and not expressive and reactive to an actual fight. But here with a monster or creature, it's harder to tell, but this fight did feel a little bit better. Despite the size difference and the weight class difference between her and the monster.
I'm proud of you, Siri.
I only critique it because if it kind of breaks me out of it or feels off, then, you know, the immersion is ruined at that point.
Where are we?
Where's Siri?
This was the portal that she was taking from... No, what is... What the fuck just happened? Like bad dream, roll out of bed, fall out of the chair. No, she's actually cut though.
Portal, it was corrupted. Like it was intercepted.
Don't be dramatic. Tolar's been emitting strange frequencies lately. Retrograde nonsense.
I need to talk to Tisea. No.
They keep doing slow pushes on Trish. I don't know.
I know you want this conclave to bring us together, but you need to be careful who you can trust.
Don't we all?
She knows something about Marigold that we don't know? Or...
And do you know when I was most dangerous? When I was desperate and powerless and alone. That will not happen to her. Not as long as I'm around.
In that castle, I found young women who are part of some horrific experiment. Whoever Rience is working for, their ultimate plan is to manipulate you. And those women, they're using them as test subjects.
That's why we have to go to Aretusa.
I mean, it's been decided that they're going all this while. I don't know why they have to keep reiterating it or more reasons for going. You're going there. Just get there. So you're like Daenerys talking about crossing the Narrow Sea and attacking King's Landing. It's like, yeah, well, maybe eventually. I couldn't even tell that was Fringilla, wasn't it? Cleaned up good, girl.
Roads aren't safe for the caravans. Now I'm hearing that boats are going missing up and down the western coast. War is in the air, Gregor.
Whilst he tells me about the boats.
I shouldn't have left. Sorry. I shouldn't have given you a reason to leave. I'm sorry.
Why don't you tell me all about how you slayed the sea monster all on your own whilst Geralt sat around on his arse all afternoon, eh?
I mean, Ciri did put in a lot of work on that thing, and Geralt was just taunting it as far as I can recall. Maybe got a few cuts in, but...
Oh, you fed her to the magical lion's den. I trusted you.
You're just making this all up.
I forgive you for your various foolish words and deeds.
I forgive you for being a wily witch who rarely listens and even more rarely admits to being wrong.
Oh, yes, take me. Oh, yeah, do that thing with the tongue that I like.
Everything is good. Is this right before the mid-season break, or is that the next episode?
You don't have to prove what you're going to be in the future. My two Warrens? I think you're pretty alright right now.
Well, that's the nicest thing you've ever said to me.
That's all part of my hustle.
And then wait until you're queen, then I'll be your court bard jester, and because of our times of old, and I'll have steady employment, and I'll have safety. Employment might be the wrong word. He'll have a steady life living. If she doesn't defend Jaskier, there's a chance he's about to get rocked or toasted.
Well, I tried to knock it,
Ah!
well. What are you doing here?
Stalking you.
My brother asked me to accompany Philippa and Dijkstra to the Conclave.
Because the lady last episode was saying Jaskier has a crush, and it was about this guy.
The only good part of this mess was meeting you. They say, keep on playing nice, but
That's his
I
song.
have no desire. You learned my song.
Am I playing shit? I did have a...
I mean, this wasn't entirely unexpected. There was admiration, going the one way upon their meeting and playing, and then the follow-up where the lady was saying, you have a crush on him, and so they showed it from both sides brewing, so there's going to be this moment.
The contrary. This is an offering for your compliance, provisions, and weapons. Amir asks you to join his search for Cyrilla of Sintra.
Don't let them lose you too.
There's a crate of apples and like 10 axes. You're gonna need to do us better than that. Ambitious.
Together. For the White Flame.
For the White Flame.
Reinforcements are required.
This is the guy who gets shot in the neck. We saw his future.
Required at Arathusa at First Dawn. Reinforcements.
Uh-oh. Are required at Arathusa at First Dawn. Not getting the word. What are the chances that's the one Ciri ran into? Well, it's in the writing, Seth, so it was gonna be.
She was attacked in a portal.
She was attacked. What happened? Is she okay?
Yes. But those novices aren't. We keep talking about a rogue mage, but the enemy is here, Istrid. Yen had stellarcite dust on her. What are the chances your book does too?
If he doesn't want to, then that means it's him, and he only sent the lady to look for the book as an alibi. It was like a lens change or a perspective change.
Holy shit.
Oh shit.
He saw that.
Yeah.
Who was it? How are we gonna oh, you saw it, I know you know, and then we don't know.
Understood.
Damn it.
Didn't have a chance. I've obliterated it.
Who uses illusions?
Hates me.
And has a history of experimenting on young women.
Struggle. We have to be smart.
All these basics. Mage enemy from first season, right? Wasn't he?
You're asking me to play at politics.
I'm asking you to play along. We will not let him hurt Ciri. I promise.
Yeah, this is Stregobor. This is Dijkstra. Get my old white guys mixed up, you know.
Are you sure about this?
We do this together.
Triss looked a little messed up there, if that's supposed to be her, like, walking up. She looked off.
Are you sure about this?
Are you?
You got a few minutes left. They better not end, like, right here or something silly. No. To the outro. Episode 4 of Season 3, The Invitation. Yennefer pitches a bold idea to the Brotherhood, Geralt strikes a dangerous deal with a ferryman, and Triss digs into the mystery of the missing novices. Okay. Yeah, so I may or may not have been under the assumption that we had another 5 or 6 minutes left, but that was like credits of the episode. That was not episode runtime, so that is that. Yeah, it feels like a setup episode. Everyone's finally in Arathusa. Everyone's suspicions are riled up. Everyone has representation there. Redania, The Witcher, Ciri, Yennefer, the mages, like everyone is fucking there. And that means that next episode is going to probably be where the cutoff is for the mid-season break. Because whatever's going to happen is going to happen next episode. 100%. Yeah, interestingly enough, I just checked IMDb, and this is the lowest rated episode in the first half of the season, in the first, before the break. That does not surprise me. We had a very prominent male-on-male kiss, and usually episodes like that get rating bombed. I don't want to be presumptuous, but I've seen in other episodes of other shows that if there's male-on-male making out or romance, those episodes tend to be voted lower, and part of me wonders if people, if it's a personal belief thing, or if it's a separation of fiction from reality, or maybe they feel like it was unnecessary or unwarranted. But I feel like this one was laid out there and pretty obvious, and didn't like just come out of nowhere. Like, hey, look, let me pat myself on the back real quick. I'm such a fucking pillar of humanity and goodwill, aren't I? I really want to see the next episode. Like, usually with this show, I'm like, okay, cool, I'll see the next one soon, and we'll carry on the story. But alright, I think that's going to do it for me for now. So thank you all so much for being here. I'm looking forward to the next episode, and I hope to see you then. Thanks again, and goodbye.